the Richmond Transport Project. This is the final walkthrough, October 25th. We're at the intersection of Lake and 24th Avenue. We're panning to the north, looking down 24th Avenue. This is alignment of the 6-foot brick sewer. We're standing directly above the Lake Street access structure. I'll pan down to that. And now we're going to go down and enter into the structure. The connection is complete. There still remains the manhole to be constructed at this point, backfill and street repair. Now we are in the bottom of the Lake Street structure. We're looking towards the top. Now we're panning down and looking south upstream up the brick sewer. Now we're looking in the brick sewer at the Y intersection. This was gunite reinforced. Inspection today. We'll do the final activations. One of the operations is to remove this berm and plug the dropout, which goes to the old Richmond tunnel at this point. Then all of this dry weather flow will then be coming down where we're standing right now. We've turned around. We're walking out back toward the Lake Street structure, facing north. Now we're looking in the downstream portion of the old brick sewer that was relined with a fiberglass reinforced pipe. This is the brand name Phobos pipe. The very end down there is a light. That's the 24th and West Clay structure. Now we're going to go up top side and walk down there and then come down into that structure and video from there towards the vortex chamber. Now we're standing at the intersection of West Clay and 24th Avenue. We're looking east down West Clay Street. There was a 21-inch sewer replaced on this street that ties in with the new structures. Now we're panning to the north and we're looking directly north at where the main connection has been constructed. Backfilling operations are ongoing right now. Now we're going to enter this ventilation structure at the intersection of West Clay and 24th Avenue. Standing at the base of the transition structure at West Clay and 24th Avenue. We're looking south up the old brick sewer. It's been relined with Phobos pipe. This is the dropout location for the dry weather flow that runs into an 18-inch pipe at this location. Turn downstream, we're looking down the 6.5-foot diameter reinforced concrete pipe towards the vortex structure. Some patchwork still remains at both of these structures where they tie in. Now we're moving down the 6.5-foot diameter pipe to the connection structure to the vortex chamber. Minor concrete patching and bushing still remains with this structure. This is the 3-foot diameter ventilation pipe that comes from the top of the deaeration chamber. Now we're looking from the 3-foot opening down the vortex chamber. There's the opening to the deaeration structure that is 10 feet wide by 15 feet high. Now we'll go outside and we'll come down through the 22nd Avenue connection structure into the 10-foot pipe, walk through the pipe into the tunnel, and then into the deaeration chamber. Standing at where the 22nd Avenue sewer joins in with the 10-foot diameter pipe, we're looking towards the backfill operation for the main connection. This is the manhole that we're going to go down and enter into the 10-foot pipe now. Now we're down inside the 5 to 10-foot structure, and we're going to go down the 10-foot diameter pipe now. Now we've walked downstream in the 10-foot diameter pipe. We're standing right at the entrance to the east portal structure. That's the beginning of the main tunnel that we see ahead past the ladder. We've entered into the main tunnel. We're looking upstream from where the 10-foot pipe comes in. At the bottom is a 16-inch diameter pipe that runs over the 5 to 10-foot structure that drains dry weather flow, if there were any, going through the 5-foot pipe. Now we're going to move down the main tunnel and walk up to where the new connection enters into the tunnel. The water that you hear falling into the main tunnel is coming from the deep manhole structure on El Camino del Mar. We're directly under El Camino del Mar right now. Now we're standing at the new connection into the main tunnel. The pipe that you see coming from the side is for the sodium hypochlorite lines. They're going to be hooked up. And now we're looking into the 4-foot high by 10-foot wide tongue connection from the deaeration chamber into the tunnel. Now we're inside the deaeration chamber. We're looking north towards the tunnel connection. This is the 4-foot high by 10-foot wide opening. The deaeration chamber enlarges to 15 feet high. And now we're going to walk upstream the deaeration chamber and go to the vortex structure. Now we're up at the vortex structure. Dry weather flow pipe that goes out the dropout that we showed you earlier at the transition structure located at 24th and West Clay goes into a 24-inch ductile iron pipe that exits at this point. And this shelf redirects the flow down to the center of the deaeration chamber. Now we're looking directly up the vortex structure. We're looking at the 3-foot wide opening that we stood at after we walked down the 6.5-foot diameter pipe. That concludes our walk through the connection. One more view looking up directly from the bottom of the vortex chamber at the hatch opening that goes to the ground surface. We can see the 3-foot diameter ventilation pipe, and on the right hand side is a 3-foot wide opening coming from 24th Avenue. And there's the top of the opening of the 10-foot high or 10-foot wide by 15-foot wide deaeration chamber. Walking out downstream through the deaeration chamber, I'm going to show a view of the ventilation shaft that's right in the center of the deaeration chamber that I didn't shoot before. This connects to that 3-foot diameter pipe that we looked at just now in the vortex structure. And there's the final connection to the tunnel.